So you finally admitted to yourself that you do not like the person that you're in a relationship with. In fact, they annoy you. They annoy you every second of the day. They don't understand who you are. You've tried to show them glimpses of your personality, and they look at you awkwardly when you try to show them a funny meme that you've seen on your feed. It's just going down the drain. How did you even get here in the first place? I don't know, but one thing I do know by the sound and looks of things is you want out. Am I wrong or am I right? Am I wrong? I'm probably not wrong, and you've probably been in a situation similar to me. There was a moment I remember when I was hanging out with a girlfriend of mine and her friends, and I realized I had nothing in common with any of these people. And I needed to get out. I needed to get out. Like the film Get Out, I could not see myself any longer in this relationship. It was what it was, and it was a hard decision to make. Not really, but I decided we're done ski. But for me, it was a little bit easier because it was a couple months in. But for some of us, we've been with a significant other for way longer. And the idea of leaving them after 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years is a little bit crazy. It's a little bit insane. And I'm just going to be frank with you, no ocean. You want out? You have to leave. You have to leave. Can it get better? I mean, yeah. Has it been getting better? Have you seen any improvements? Honestly. Probably not. Have you expressed to them your discomfort with your relationship, how you feel like your needs are not being met by any stretch of the imagination? Well, the answer is yes, and they still haven't done anything to change. Maybe you guys are just not meant to be together. We have put a lot of emphasis and a lot of stress on breakups and going through relationships. It's kind of interesting. It feels as if like breaking up with somebody is a huge deal, and it is. It's not an easy thing to do, right? Like it's a big deal. You spend a lot of time with this kind of person, and you see eye to eye for a little bit, and you find them exciting, enticing. You're in lust. And even some of us are in love, but we're not getting love back in the relationship. We're getting left undelivered all the time. The truth is, yes, it is scary, and there's no real good remedy for it. I wish that it could be as simple as just text them, a breakup, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is, because wanting out is a good sign that you're not supposed to be with this person, but there's a real dark side to actually getting out of a relationship that wasn't really good for you in the first place, and that is when you realize it was never good. And you realize that a lot of the things that made you leave that person, they were there from the get-go. And it makes you kind of confused because you're just like, what the heck, dude? I swear, I knew a different person from the person that I was in a relationship with, that I decided to call my fiance or get married to. Whoa, that is like going pretty deep, man. I'm not there yet. But how do you deal with that kind of realization? That is a deep realization to have. And part of you almost feels guilty because it's like, dude, I wasted my time and their time. But I don't think that's the right way to look at things, because at the same time, it's like, you didn't know. You didn't know. It's your first time in this life. Sure, maybe your mom was like, I don't like them. You should not date them. In an Eastern European accent. Or maybe like your friends were like, dude, like, no, but sometimes you have to burn your hand on the stove yourself. There's no shame in that. So the first thing is it's okay. It's okay to realize you want out. And it's okay to feel a little bit guilty about it. It's fine. But we have to do something because you obviously don't want to be with this person and you've tried to make some kind of compromise maybe, or maybe you're in the same friend group and it would be weird if you guys broke up, but who cares? It's your life. If this person is not it for you, move on. Sorry. Move on. If you feel it in your soul that they're weighing you down, move on. It would be more disrespectful for you to keep taking time from them. Because what if they really, really like you? What if they really have an interest in keeping this flame going, but you're checked out and you want out? If you really respect them and if you really love them, wouldn't you just let them go? It's the age-old question. But Zerky, like, no, there's a chance that. Three words. Stop the cap. When it comes to relationships, stop the cap. It's not going to get you anywhere. It's only going to deepen the hole. You are digging in a mine shaft. You have hit some gold ore. You're like, oh, this is chill. And you've been searching for diamonds. You can't even find the diamonds. You're not on the right level with this person. You want out. That's what it is. If you're hanging out with them and it feels like a chore, it feels like when they leave, you can finally breathe. You want out. But the truth is, some of us don't know that yet because we haven't gone through an experience with somebody that we haven't liked. Maybe you've been deprived of a lot of love. Maybe you have felt that you were unlovable. Okay? And the idea of somebody liking you and liking you a lot is so... It's like hitting the jackpot. It's like gambling. But you know what sucks too? Realizing you don't like them. You like the attention, but you don't like them at all. And the attention is cool, and the intimacy is cool, and you two being able to go to Culver's and share a butter burger and chill on a, I don't know, parking garage. That's all I would do in the suburbs, bruh, when I was growing up. Eat fast food in a car on top of a parking garage. Wow, predictable. But you like what they give you, not them. You like what they give you, not who they are. You see it in the way that they interact with you. They really adore you. They really like you. They really think you are the center of their world. And them to you, they're just a piece of space debris going around Saturn in one of the rings. They don't matter. You see how that's not fair? It's not fair. And you don't really understand that it's not fair until it happens to you. And you're trying to give your all, but the other person, all they want is they want out. And until I think it happens to you, you don't really understand how damaging it is. Being led on is one of the worst feelings because sometimes you can't read people and you think that they're being genuine and they want something with you, but they never did. They never did. And it's really frustrating because it feels like you're doing something wrong when in reality you never were. And that's why I urge you, if you are knowingly leading somebody on, stop. Stop. I know it's fun. Let's be honest. It's fun when you have somebody that cares a lot about you and they are very, very just, they like you a lot, and you know that they like you a lot, and you can take advantage of it. You do. And you don't think that there's anything wrong with that until you get taken advantage of. And you realize, wow, what I did was not cool. Like, at all. Why wasn't I just honest? And I knew the answer. I knew that I did not like this person, but I was throwing them little breadcrumbs because they were giving me the attention that I guess I needed, because I don't get attention from the places that I actually want attention. So this is good enough. It's not fair. And I'm no saint. I've done that plenty. Let's figure out how we address this. You are done with a relationship. You are maybe leading somebody on that you know you don't want to lead on because you have no interest in being in a relationship with them. What do you do, Zerky? Okay. It's going to sound simple, but you need to communicate to them that you are not interested. And you need to do it in a way that you would want done to you. I think the best way you can do that is having a one-on-one conversation. If the person that is low-key pestering you is kind of intense, hey, do what you got to do. A text message works just fine. Usually it gets the message across, right? But you have to explain, and you cannot lie. That's another thing. Because if you want out, you have to be honest about why. It's the hardest thing to do because, like, it's easy to give a bunch of mumbo jumbo of like, well, it's it's a weird time for me. I got out of the situationship, and like, no. Just, you need to be honest and say, hey, I don't like you. Rewind. Hold on. Don't say it like that. Maybe that might be a little harsh. You can just say, hey, I don't think I view you the way that you view me, and I don't think this is going to work. I don't think I want to pursue anything romantic with you. I really appreciate you. I think you're cool. Because, hey, like, people are cool, and maybe they're cool. Maybe they're not. Don't lie to them. You don't have to say it. But just be like, hey, I think we're better off separate. Now, this is what you need to prepare for. And this is what I wish somebody told me way earlier. Not everyone reacts the same way. I've been told that in the past, and I've been like, okay, that's fair, respect. Thank you for letting me know. Have a nice day. Understandable, have a nice day, right? But some people, they're going to be angry. They're going to be very angry. Because let's say you've led them on for a minute, right? I mean, that's messed up. That's a messed up thing that you did. Let's just be honest about it. And there's no shame in it, but it's just like, okay, you have to be able to take the heat. You have to be able to get chewed out. But you have to realize what part of that is actually your fault and what you did. And you also have to filter out the part where they're going to be projecting a lot on you. There's going to be a lot of that. Just how people are. Some people, right? I recommend that you listen. That's the most important thing. I think in a lot of breakups, in a lot of endings of situationships of things, right? People don't listen. It's my reality and yours is a fallacy. When in reality, there's two sides. Like, there is a reality where you hurt somebody. 100%. There's a reality where you made a lot of mistakes, and that's a part of this existing. That's a part of it. You're going to do that. And it shows a lot of strength and a lot of character to be able to listen to that and not react in anger and be defensive and be like, well, no, you did that because I did that. But no, because you... Whoa. You got to remember the goal here. You want out. And part of you wanting out is respecting what the other person has to say. And if you messed up, taking accountability for the fact that you messed up. Because if you don't, you're going to do it again. You're going to do it again. A lot of us don't learn because we do not hear the other side. Or maybe we realize that we shouldn't have suppressed how we felt. We should have communicated that way earlier, but we didn't, and now we have to face the consequences of it. But if you want out and you're serious about it, you have to understand that it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. And letting somebody down in the form of, hey, don't think this is going to work, it sucks. It's painful because you are ending somebody's hopes and dreams, basically. And you're kind of making them grieve a little bit. Because you won't ever really understand how much somebody loved you until you lose them. Even if you didn't love them back, you won't know. And maybe you meant a lot more to them than you could have ever realized, and you just couldn't be asked. It just wasn't meant to be. It wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right place, and there's nothing wrong about that. But if you want out, you have to let them know that you want out. Stop leaving people in limbo. Stop leaving yourself in limbo, first and foremost, because you deserve to make a good decision that's right for you. And oftentimes the decision that's right for you is the hard one. It's not the one that you want to make off rip, because you got to be selfish. You got to be selfish. You got to decide, okay, I'm going to fly the plane myself. I don't need a co-pilot anymore. I got to figure out my own route. And this is a distraction for me. This isn't good for me. I never really liked this person in the first place. It's difficult. But respect the other person. Respect if they are upset. Validate them. Be like, hey, if I was in your shoes, I would be upset too. Respect the fact that they probably won't want to talk to you afterwards, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't need to be best friends. It's fine. Let them take their time. If you guys are meant to be in each other's lives, you will be. It's kismet. It'll happen, right? But if it's not meant to be, why are you going to force reminding them, hey, you almost had me, but you didn't? It's not respectful. It's hard to be the bigger person. It is. And like that phrase, the bigger person, what does that even mean? Because sometimes we don't even know what's good for us. Maybe we're making a decision and it turns out that we're sabotaging ourselves and we had a good thing all along. But you have to trust yourself. And if trusting yourself means breaking up with the person that you've been debating, you've been trying to find good things, in them or reasons to stay, but deep down it's cooked, it's done. It's been done for months. Then you want out. And there's nothing wrong with that. But be honest and tell them that you want out. Zerky Show. Today's episode of The Zerky Show was filmed in Cripple Creek, Colorado, in the United States of America. If you're ever in Colorado, come down to Cripple Creek and check out some of these beautiful views. It is truly gorgeous. Did you know that The Zerky Show is everywhere you go? That is correct. You can watch it, you can scroll it, you can stream it. The choice is yours. If you want to tap in, these are the best ways to tap in. Do the things that bring you joy. If you're trying something new, get out there. What are you waiting for? You're scared? You're scared? That's okay. I'm scared too. Bro, I tweak all the time. I get in my head all the time, but I just do it. I don't think about it too deeply other than I'm just going to go out there and do it, and whatever happens, happens. On some YOLO, on some 2010s YOLO swag. If you're trying something new, just know I believe in you. And Zerky Show, man, what a beautiful day. As always, I am sending you lots of love and